This is ANN News Brief.
A local official in Chad said on Wednesday Boko Haram militants have killed 14 Chadian civilians and wounded 5 others in an overnight attack on a fishermen's camp in the northeastern part of Lake Chad. Since 2009, Lake Chad has been plagued by the militants. The latest attack struck a camp of fishermen near the village of Kaiga. Chadian official Demoya Sapebe said the assailant arrived in the night and attacked the fishermen. He said 13 persons are missing in addition to the 14 killed. Boko Haram has been fighting for a decade to carve out an Islamist caliphate in northeast Nigeria and has carried out regular raids across borders into neighboring Chad, Niger and Cameroon. In March, Boko Haram militants killed at least 23 Chadian soldiers in an overnight raid, one of the deadliest such attacks since Chad by the insurgents. Sudan is starting a week of festivities today, Thursday, to mark 1 year since the beginning of a series of protests in the country. The demonstrations led to the ouster of longtime ruler Omar al-Bashir and continued demand for a better society. At first, the protests were sparked by soaring bread prices in the central town of Atbara. Demonstrations later swept across the country, and by April, al-Bashir's government was toppled. He had been in power for 3 decades. In August, a major deal between the military and the main opposition coalition paved the way for the formation of a power-sharing government and ended months of unrest. A governing body of 6 civilians and 5 generals was then set up to oversee a 3-year transition period. 1-year celebrations have been organized by the transitional government and the protest movement as tributes to the thousands of demonstrators who propelled the uprising. In the capital Khartoum, celebrations are planned in several districts, particularly at the city's Freedom Square that was renamed in honor of the protesters. We'll be right back.
We are on the road every day, canvassing throughout Africa for news you really need. We follow this story everywhere, from every corner of Nigeria to the wide African expanse. We bring you what's making headlines. We connect you with news you can use. ANN, African News Network, in a truly African spirit.
Mozambique's police boss says a stolen police vehicle and uniforms are being used by Islamist insurgents to carry out attacks in the gas-rich northern province of Cabo Delgado. Police Chief Bernardino Rafael admitted this on Wednesday and said investigations are ongoing to establish clarity on how the group got hold of the police equipment. Photos of the insurgents parading the police car and uniforms were shared on social media. The group, locally known as Al-Shabaab, but has no known association with the Somalia-based jihadist group of the same name, has been carrying out sporadic attacks in the region for more than 2 years. The attacks have included beheadings, raiding of police stations, and burning houses, forcing many villagers from their homes. That is ANN News Brief at 11. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Ademi.